Hi guys, this video is about the pre-hackathon assignment which is organized by the Level Supermind, and my team name is Cobalt, and in my team we have Ronak, which is me, and Shubham, Kuldeep and Yash. And the problem statement of the hackathon is social media performance analysis, which is to the basic objective of the this assignment is to develop a basic analytics model utilizing LangFlow and Datastax to analyze the engagement data from mock social media accounts, right? So we are using the tools Datastax Astra DB and LangFlow for creating the workflow, and also we will integrate the GPT, of course, because it's a Gen AI hackathon. And those are the task details is to fetch engagement data, analyze performance analysis, and provide insights by using the GPT, of course, like causal post at 20% higher engagement than static posts, like that. Okay, so that's the whole the problem statement of the assignment. So let's now go into the what we have built. First of all, let's go through the LangFlow workflow. So let's go into that. So here's the code part, we will go into that later. So here's the whole LangFlow workflow. So let's go through it one by one. So what we're doing is we're giving a chat input like can you compare reels of user ID this with other post type. Why are you using user ID over here? Because the user interface, which is used by the real clients, we have to distinguish between which posts are of one user and which posts of the other user, right? That's why we give a user ID so that it can segregate between different users and give output based on that, right? So we are giving an input text and with the user ID, and what it does, it goes to this custom component which is receiving this input, and what is it doing is it is retrieving the user ID from this chat input, and it is passing it to the this filter values, which will filter the data gotten fetched from the Astra DB based on the user ID. If it's matched the user ID, those kind of data will be filtered and passed to the next component. So here we have the STDB component, which will fetch that posts data from the STDB. And here's my STDB table. We have user ID, we have post type, it can be causal, it can be real, it can be static image. Then we have likes, we have comments, we have shares, right? And this ID thing is generated by the automatically generated by the AstroDB itself. So that's the whole AstroDB part. Now this AstroDB is fetching the data and pushing it to this filter, and we are getting also the user ID. So it is filtering based on the user ID and passing this to this custom component, which is again calculating the average. Here it is calculating the average, getting the data, and then calculating the average depending on the post type, right? Like segregating the reels have likes this, causals have average like this, average comment this, like segregating getting average depending on the type of post type, right? Now after that, we are combining these two text. One is the average text and other one is the chat input. We're combining these two and passing it to the model, the GPT model. Here we are using the llama 13 billion llama with the 13 billion parameter, which is 3.1. And first of all, we used the 8 billion parameter model, but I thought that 70 billion parameter would be more good, and it is generally, of course. Now we are also passing a prompt which is specific to the system guidance, we can say, to the model, and we are using the model Grok, right? And it is under the hood using llama, right? So and it is then giving the chat output, right? So so if I just run this whole thing, let me run it, or we can just copy it and let's get to the playground and just send it. Let's see what it'll give. Flow is running. It could take some time. So yeah, we got the output after some of a while because of probably the network condition. And here's the insights. Reels drive 1.84% more comments compared to the static images. Carousel posts have 10% lower engagement in terms of likes, and other things like reels have 49% lower likes compared to static images, like that. It is for the user ID GAAGE. Okay, it can be other, it can be anything else. So that's the whole workflow part, right? Now let's dive into the code part a little bit. So here's our code. The code is divided into two sections. One is the client component, like the client part, which is the user interface, the front end, and the server part, which is the backend. So here is our backend with the, I guess, four endpoints. One is the demo post endpoint. What it does, it is just getting it will give you some of the demo posts to be fed into the database from the front end. Right now, put post, of course, it is used to put some of the data you wish to put from the front end. And analyze post, now here you will use the LangFlow. Here we make a custom function. Here's the custom function which will take the prompt, like we're giving it, can you compare this. So it will take the prompt, and from the user we are only taking the user ID and the post type, and it is taking the prompt and giving the output, right, based on that. So and after that we have this chat component, chat endpoint as well, where you can directly chat with the like the model about the insights. If you have something other questions, or if you have directly have the want to compare with the other post, then we can use this and analyze both posts as well. And this is the chat client side, which I'll show after a while. So that's the whole code part which you'll get in the GitHub as well. So now let's go into the front end part of the code, which is live as well. So here's our front end. We integrated everything. We built everything by our own. So here's the analyzed social media performance using GenAI, and here our video will be there. So I just did a static image for now, but after a while, after I've recorded, I've stopped recording this video and uploaded it to YouTube. So it will be there. And after that, so let's go into the main feature. So now let's click on analyze now, and we have this beautiful UI. I hope it is beautiful. My team worked so hard to make this beautiful, you know. So that's the whole UI. So now let's change the user ID a little bit. Suppose we give it this user ID, and let's click on fetch. So it just fetched the data, right? So it's fetched the data. Now if you want to get insights about the reels, or you can compare the carousel with the reels, or one post type with other post types, we can do that. We can compare with carousel with other post types. So if I click on analyze now, so it will analyze it. So click on analyze, it says analyzing. So let's see. Yeah, so got the output. So it says reels drive 2% more comments compared to carousel. Carousel posts have 70% higher engagement in terms of reels. Static images 16% higher. So you are seeing that it is comparing every post types with the carousels only, because we selected carousel, right? So that's the whole thing. And another good thing about is you can upload a CSV file as well from the front end, right? So I guess we have a CSV file. So let's click on it, open it. So here's our CSV file. Now if I click on analyze now, it is analyzing, and yeah, we got the thing. So reels are compared to this. Now you're seeing the reels are coming everywhere because we have selected reels now, right? So what it's doing is it is converting CSV into JSON, and then it is sending the JSON. And after that, it is putting the JSON, like I'm just showing it to you in the put method. The whatever a post it is getting from the front end, it is putting in the Astra DB. Okay, that's the whole thing. And another feature of this is the chat part, right? So here's the chat part. So in this you can chat with the chat with the LLM as well. Suppose you want to give compare with other posts and give some more feedback to get more likes and shares, right? It can be anything, but for now I've given this. We clicked on compare with the posts, wait for a while, and it will give the results, right? Yeah, so we got the results as well, although the results are not pretty pretty good, but yeah, it's good still. Okay, so here are the insights. Reels drive 1% for, so this is a basic, it will give it, because that's how I have written the model system prompt. So then also then it is saying post more static, increase likes. So I can give more insights also to more likes and consider. So also to get more likes, and consider the following: post more static images to increase the likes, post more reels to increase the comments, post more carousel posts to increase the shares. Experiment with different content types to see what works best for your audience. Please let me know if you need more help. Here's the area of insights. So that's it is given based on your chat text input, right? So that's the whole features of our live application, which is made with LangFlow and Datastax Astra DB. So yeah, so that's all about it. I think my team did a good job, but let's see what will happen. Okay, till then, bye bye.